all of this up and down through these platforms is really confusing in that regard. Like, have we already been in this area? Have we not been here? What still awaits us? That wasn't like that before. Oh. Zenobia, I did not know about this.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared around, shocked. The scientists had been neutral. They had no part in the rebellion. "Take me to your council," she said, shaken. "I have things to tell them." It was what Reynardo had gambled on. The Zenobia would turn against her father once she knew his madness. But the rebel base was secret. Could he really risk taking the Emperor's daughter there?
Now, here's the thing. Can we truly trust her? Like, did we really convince her, or was she just playing us like a fiddle? He came this far, why hesitate now? He should take her to the secret base, maybe, but at the very same time, if we do that, is that... Right now, this over here, to trust her, might seem like the right choice. But at the very same time, if I look at the stories, I'm going to assume if we trust her, we will take her to the big base of the Emperor, and we will figure out that Lapino is a traitor again. What I'm trying to figure out is what her deal is. If we go against the flow over here, if we don't trust her, we might get more insight in regards to that truth. That's currently what I'm guessing. So, if I were to not trust her, that she could destroy everything, Reynardo's plan worked. Zenobia was now convinced her father was mad and had to be stopped. Or was she? Did he really convince her, or was she playing him like a fiddle? Leading her to the secret base might be disastrous. He should lie about the location of the base until he is certain of her sincerity. He would take her to the mountains. This does not seem like the right choice, but it would give us the biggest information we can get on Zenobia. So I think that is what I'm going for over here.
Reynardo reached Lapino by Farspeaker Toad.
No, we should take her to the base,
Insisted Lapino. No, I don't trust her. Nobody changes sides that fast, said Reynardo.
I better go to the base. Let them know you've got her,
Lapino said.
For some reason, Reynardo wasn't sure that was a good idea.
Just meet me at the far side of the mountains. There's a shuttle here I can take.
Always has to be your way, doesn't it?
Said Lapino.
Once again, maybe this choice is completely wrong, but also, we haven't been here yet. We haven't been to the mountains yet.
Zenobia was still shaking as they got out. I didn't know, she said. The Ravens kept it secret. At first they sacrificed prisoners, then villages near the frontier, and then an orphanage. Kittens and puppies.
Always the kittens and puppies.
Sometimes he'd come back to the palace and it was like there were glowing things behind his eyes. But I was so busy. I'll clear a path for us, Reynardo told Zenobia, so the Ravens don't see you.
But it is a thing, would you truly see if one of your loved ones is turning evil, doing evil stuff? You think everything is okay, but... and you can't blame them for it either. Like, even I always want to see the good in people.
He was sort of yanking his own chain, wasn't he?
Really? Really? Oh my god, these puns, these jokes. Ah! Ooh, treasure. Yes. Okay, give me. Now, I do wonder. We say we're gonna clear the path of ravens. But if everything is okay, there shouldn't be any ravens here, right? Or would there be ravens? Like, as of right now, it is rather
Reynardo
silent.
checked for a false compartment Nope.
Well, if we have our own castle and if we hide our own treasure, we would add false compartments in very random places so that you wouldn't find them unless you know about them. Okay, battle. Ravens? Yes, the ravens are here. Which was to be expected. Also, don't like the fact that you guys, ow, are empowered. You attack so fast. Oh, no, you freaking... Ow, don't. Please, stop it. I'm trying to heal up here. There we go. That's more like it. More power and more energy. Die, please. Thank you. That could have gone more smooth.
Zenobia came up as he massaged his sore arm. Her eyes were wet. He's been saying strange things. He asked me to do experiments. And some were wrong. They are banished, right? Said Reynardo. Gone forever. I mean, he couldn't actually bring the old gods back, could he?
Maybe he can.
She didn't answer him. That frightened him more than anything.
Because what if those old gods come back? Then everything is gonna be total hell. Absolutely. So, still uncomfortable how we are flying away.
Windy up here.
And we leave Zenobia behind like that. Just a bit. Hi. Can you go away? Thank you. No. I love power. No, don't. You dare power your friends up. You can do a lot of stuff, but not that. You go over there. Come on. And no. I'm trying.
This is how we do it, said Reynardo to himself.
I was trying to push you off, but I can't do it everywhere, unfortunately. Ooh. There's a path over there, wherever that goes, with a door down below. Ooh. You know, I'm interested. Let's see, where would you lead? And is there treasure behind that door? Let's see, open up, please. Now we're gonna get more gems?
You never knew where the road would take you, thought Reynardo.
Can we get more gems? Something along those lines? Something great? No. Oh god, not the exploding one. Okay, if you go away. Did both of you just blow up? I'm using the wrong sword. That should get the job done. That was everything? I expected more. In any case, more treasure. What kind of gem this time around? Energy on kill level 3. Nice. That is precisely what I need. And also, hi, more treasure. Liking the more treasure part. Of course, I'm not going to use any of this, but hey. Okay, oh, hi. No, too much stuff for my taste. Get out. Okay. Can we? No, come on. I'm trying. No, stop it with the magic, please. Okay, you're asking for trouble. You're definitely asking for trouble. Can I get a little bit of healing here? And blocking. Good, nice. Stop it. No. Oh. For a moment I thought I managed to block both of them.
Smell any better dead, Reynardo thought.
For a moment I really thought I blocked both of them, but no. Unfortunately not. No. Are we nearly there? I think we are. How high is this mountain? It can't be that much higher, right? Right? Oh, bloody hell. We're definitely far away from the Emperor right now, so I'm not entirely sure if... Yeah, this indeed isn't the right choice. But we do learn about Zenobia's true feelings in this regard. Is she loyal to her father all the way through? Or not? Oh. Can I get to that side? No. There's a platform over there, can't reach it. Ah. Oh well, maybe next time. Who knows?
Open, says me.
Really? Really? I like the puns, but sometimes they're just a little bit cringy.
Reynardo wondered
Little
if he
bit.
should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicions.
Yeah, but since we have the power of the book, we can know for sure this time around. And with that knowledge, we can use it in the future. The more of these truths we gather, the more certain of our cause we can be. Now, we have one skill point available. Do I want to go for more health? Maybe. Don't need more sword energy. Hook damage might... This is the overall speed of the hookshot. Don't really need that. This goes to stunning dash. Dashing through an enemy will also stun him and knock him down. Requires a lot of points that I can't get just yet. Impale your enemy on your sword when you grab him to cause damage. Increase distance. Recover from being hit almost instantly and attacker is knocked down. I think I'm gonna go for more health. Keeps me safer and more alive for longer. Best choice over here. A little cabin. Not in the woods, but the mountains.
They came up on an empty shack. He gestured her in. Where's the base? She asked, confused. I thought we could talk a bit first.
Oh, you think I'm playing you? She was furious. I'm betraying my father who picked me out of an alley, and you think I'm playing you?
She lashed out. Her claws sliced fire into his face. Energy boiled in her other paw. But before she could kill him, he slashed his sword into her heart. She staggered.
I could have loved you. You son of a bitch.
And then she died.
Reynardo stood there for hours, unable to move. Finally, a ship landed near him. Lapino had brought the Farfarer. On board the Farfarer, Lapino couldn't stop grinning.
I can't believe you actually killed her.
Why didn't I trust her? Reynardo said. All he could feel was emptiness.
You killed the Emperor's daughter.
You might want to run for it, if you care whether you live or die, that is. Since Reynardo didn't, he grabbed the wheel, and he sailed for the Imperial fleet.
Well, that didn't really end that well. But that was to be expected.
Reynardo had never felt worse. Zenobia had listened to him. He had trusted him. She had opened her eyes to her father's evil. Done everything he had hoped for. And he had taken her to a dirty shack. Was he so used to lying that he couldn't trust even the girl he had always loved?
Well, at least we now know that she can be trusted. Which is useful to know in the long run. Also, oh bloody hell, you need 100 for those upgrades. Oh my god. Okay, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But yeah, I hope that this path unlocks the truth for Zenobia in that case. Because otherwise...
Otherwise, you caused a lot of harm to Zenobia without gaining anything from it. I swear, if this is gonna end with us learning about Lapino's betrayal again,
Yeah, I wouldn't know. So, in that case, let's dash through, kill as many ravens as we can, and also open doors that we did not open before.
Had that door been opened before?
Maybe. Right now I'm not entirely sure now that you're saying it. Oh god. Yeah, I think we've been here. Have we? Have we been here? We have been... Treasure Hunter! We have still been here, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what the whole treasure hunter thing is. We'll figure that out at a later point. For now, though, ship. Someone, please fly by. Please, thank you. And illegal boarding. Okay, next one. Come on. Come on. Right to the fleet. Come on.
He once met a pirate captain. He used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again?
Captain Hook.
He could see the rebels reeling back as he plunged into the ranks of the Ravens. He'd had to kill the girl he loved, but he'd also blown the biggest opportunity they could have had to turn the Emperor's daughter against him. Oh, Reynardo could only laugh miserably. He was taking crazy chances now, swinging wildly. He expected the Ravens to take him at any moment, but they were running in fear. No one wants to fight a man who doesn't care if he lives. No one wants to fight a hero.
Well, at this point, we indeed have nothing else to lose anymore. Sort of. In any case, moving on. Time to see where this story is going to take us. And that begins with dealing with explosive birds. Because bloody hell, they're bothersome. No, come on. Oh, you really are powerful, aren't you? Come on. Go away, please. Thank you.
This was definitely better than pulling yourself up in a bucket.
Well, I wouldn't want to pull myself up in the bucket this high up in the sky. Definitely not. That sounds like a horrible idea. Okay, we're almost at the big ship now. Almost at the end. Alright, let's do this. You, get your shield over here. No, come on. Die, please. No. Please. Oh, I really love that combo booster. Because, dear God, we move so freaking fast. No. Please. If I can actually hit my enemies. That is the main issue over here. That I can't hit my enemies. Come on. Please. All of them. No. If you go over there. Oi, shields. Right here. Ow. Right now. Ah, these little ravens are bothersome. Come on. All of them. There we go. Alright, let's see how this story ends. If this is gonna end with Lapino's betrayal, I'm gonna feel sad. I'm definitely gonna feel sad.
He was exhausted. Could barely think. He wanted to stop thinking. The rebels were already finished, and he was the last. The Ravens were coming for him personally now, in waves. It didn't matter. He was slick with his own blood, but it didn't matter. In the distance, he could see her, embraced by a halo of light, holding her hand out to him. Had she forgiven him? Would she take him to the halls of the Valiant? Then he felt steel in his belly, and his chest, and his back. And he lay down, and he couldn't see her anymore. And just like that, he was alive again, and back on the Farfarer, still fleeing burning Ubar. The book was still open before him. So, the book was a portal. It took you to the future, when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times, but he'd learned another true thing.
Yes,
Zenobia
indeed.
still had feelings for him.
And in the end, we can use all of these truths to figure out our path towards our true destiny. What kind of hero are you? A hero who goes down fighting when there is nothing left to live for. That is sad. So, the third truth, which means Zenobia has feelings for Reynardo, and also tier 4 skills unlocked. So that only leaves the truth for the Armature and what was this thing in general called? The Skyripper, I believe. So, for our next story, it's time to see if we can reassemble the Skyripper itself. However good or bad that may be. And so another new story
But he was
begins.
starting to feel like he was getting the hang of this. There was a way through to victory. He could feel it. He just had to keep running the Path of Destinies. With that, the book fluttered back to the beginning, and he fell into it. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Skyripper had surfaced, or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor.
Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
So, this time around, we're gonna build the Skyripper. The rebellion was out of time and Reynardo needed a game changer. If anything is a game changer, it's gonna be the Skyripper. For good or bad. Like, the Skyripper ripped the sky open. We know that the core itself is quite dangerous on its own if you don't have the armature. But what if we were to combine the armature together with the core? An ancient artifact that defeated the lost gods would indeed be a game changer, though it was split into two pieces many years ago. Reynardo could rebuild it by first getting its armature. Well, set sail, we have our heading.
Every child knew about the Skyripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Reynardo could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
As he set foot on the island, Reynardo couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lapino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Reynardo felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it.
Why had he chosen the Skyripper? Reynardo never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Skyripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Well, we kinda have to. Also, that is something that I really like about that storytelling. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but sometimes in the far right corner there is a seal, sometimes of Lapino, and it is mentioning stuff that we have learned throughout this journey. I would dare to say that if you went for the Skyripper in the very beginning, that line of text wouldn't be there. It would be completely different. But because we know that Lapino is a traitor, we know he's safe. He's most likely drinking with the ravens, drinking champagne, because they are not enemies. Anyway, there's a ship. New area. I am loving this area already. I love the forests. So this is absolutely perfect for me. Now give me all of that. Don't need it, but hey, I like to have it. Collection stuff. More collection stuff? But again,
A chest that shiny deserved to be opened.
yes. But why leave chests this in the open? It's a little bit strange, but I'll buy it. Ooh. Go left into wherever the hell that is. I'll go right back into the forest. Well, go right into the forest it is, because treasure, loot. Is there anything else here? Nope, just a dead end. Oh, no problem. In that case, into the dark we go in search of the armature. If it's still here, of course. Because if it's not, we're in trouble.
Where was a workbench when you needed one?
Right over here.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, just wow. Okay, so, can't upgrade that, can't upgrade that. We can upgrade the firestorm, and it also ignites all surrounding enemies. Do we need that? Let's see, out of all of these, what is more useful? Freeze surrounding enemies or increase speed even further of movement speed and attack speed? Ooh. I might actually want to save for the Winter Thorn. Just maybe, like, fire is nice, but... Oh, you know what? No, fine. Fire it is.
Yes, please.
Although I like how the sword itself also upgrades and its look. Really nice. Okay, so gems. What is that treasure finder stuff, by the way? We didn't look at that just yet. Physical resistance. Treasure hunter. Said to increase chance of rare loot by 1%. Not really a whole lot, not really useful, but it is useful if you go for the... it is useful if you go for the completionist route. Anyway, what did we have? Shield breaker? I think? Or... physical resistance, that's what we had. No. Okay, well, we're sticking to what we got, and I think I'm gonna use my fire sword for a bit. Is that good? Or should we go into that direction?
It was always a rush.
I'm curious. I just want to see what's over here. Plus, more ore, always handy, and this should teleport us right back. Yes, just a tiny little bit of a detour. No issue. No, gobblers. Well, let's Indiana Jones this. If we can. There we go. No issue. No issue at all. The hook shot
really
is amazing.
Like ham.
No, just no. But no, I really love the hookshot for these enemies. Okay, can I... Like, nah, come on. Oh, no, okay. Open this, please. Open this. Oh, just out of reach. Great. Okay. Although I could try and figure out what's over there in that direction. No, okay. You can only do that from behind them. Oh, which does make this a little bit more troublesome. There we go. And perfect. Okay, there's both of you gone. Just a gate.
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Skyripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the lost gods, thousands of thousands had died. But Reynardo had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
But is it also merciful if a lot of people die? Like, that's the whole thing. If a war is short, not too many people die. But, in the meantime, you need to go.
Your eyes.
Well, it would bring out my eyes if I wouldn't be in so much trouble for these guys. Come on. No. Okay. Come on. Perfect. Just burn. Ow. Okay, I need more healing. I need more healing. Need more healing. You, shields, get over here. And die, please. Stay with your friend. No. Come on. Go there. Your mage is gone? Great. That is a big mistake of mine, though. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I can handle everything. Then I get completely overwhelmed by
Reynardo was
everything
running
trying
out
to
of
kill me.
choices. Zenobia's love brought him only sorrow. His best friend was his enemy. And the Iblis stone, he shuddered. Best not to think about it. All that was left was the Skyripper, a weapon powered by a god's eye. So be it, then.
The Skyripper is the final remaining truth, and... Did I miss out on that? There's a... Ah! I want that. Can I get that?
Don't look
Thank
down,
you.
he told himself. Don't look down.
Don't look down, just read the scroll. The truth behind the Skyripper is shrouded in a thick fog. The most believable tale is that the Transcendent Emperor has used the Skyripper to banish Iblis. Then, the Transcendent Emperor buried the weapon and vanished. Was it a self-imposed exile? To rid the world of its last divine presence? Or was it the price to pay for using such a tremendous power? Could the Skyripper and Iblis have a deeper connection than just a weapon and its victim? My rituals will summon the Iblis Stone. Perhaps I should worry that they will also cause the Skyripper to resurface. If that is the case, I should spare no resources to find it. A weapon that can banish a god is an invaluable bargaining chip should the Old Ones decide to double-cross me. It is in their nature to try. But gods are predictable, and I can rely on that to always be one step ahead. Emperor Insengrim III, Secret Journal. So, your frigging experiments, they summoned the Iblis Stone, which we stole from under your nose in the past, but at the same time it also makes the Skyripper resurface, which is interesting. So now, we're gonna see if we can do that.
A very cool sword, thought Reynardo. No, seriously. He couldn't feel his paw anymore.
Well, let's heat stuff up a little bit then, shall we? Although, no, let's not do that. I need my healing, as always. Okay, please, give me health, please. Thank you! Just a little bit, but everything counts. Is there anything back here too? Like, I can go over here. It's kind of backtracking. Ooh, hi. Don't mind if I do. If there are gems here, I still like to get some of them. Please? Oh, God. I can manage. I can manage. Just gotta be quiet about it.
Reynardo hated gogglers, but it freaked him out to cut them.
Well, yeah, because it is indeed ham of some kind. I don't like it. It's gross. But we have enough power for this. Oh, I know where we are. Last time we tried to sneak through here, I believe. So I'm not sure if that means we're on the right path. We might be going in a completely wrong direction. Let me quickly check if I can go back. No, of course not. Nobody warned me about the gates. Why did nobody warn me about the gates? Oh well, the long way it is then. Because that is also the thing. There is so much stuff in this game. We are most definitely going to miss stuff. No, I would rather not dance with you guys. Oh, you. Don't you dare. Come on, all of you. No, get out of the way. Thank God for the time slow. But you need to go. Ooh, get out, get out, get out, get out. Use the dash. Use the dash. Okay, get that. Perfect. I am so gonna die here if I am not careful. You, go away. Same goes for you. Ah, close call. Really close call there. Can I get some healing? Again? Please?
One moment you're doing amazing, and the very next you get completely overwhelmed by a Raven ambush with strong opponents. Thank God for the Hero Sword's healing, cause otherwise, things would be a lot less manageable.